another episode of PS Trophies Inc. My name is Matt.
And I'm Josh.
We're going to play some games, have some fun. I'm currently playing right now, it's not in my hand, I got my Vita, and I'm playing a game called Xenon Valkyrie Plus. It's actually not bad.
All right.
And I'm earning trophies because
you're in the finals.
it's a championship, and it ends tonight at midnight, so I got to earn trophies.
Yep.
So I know a few tricks, and I'm going to do an episode either here or at my place on like an off-streaming night.
Yeah.
And do a complete guide to it, complete walkthrough. But I can't do that with the
Vita.
Vita. Oh, hey, Ellis of yours here. Everybody, check out his channel.
Okay, which one is him?
Well, here
That
I
one?
am again.
I mean,
Morris looked enough
we-
for my morning.
We know. I mean, that's what I've got hooked up. So.
I just pretend that says Ellis of yours. At any rate, this is an older Vita PS4 game.
Okay.
Cross-buy, it was dirt
This
cheap.
must be the
platinum
finest
one,
stretch
which is
of
fairly
beach
rare,
on the
just under
finest
10%
island the
for
whole
Vita,
world
just-
over.
Just over
For a little
20%.
speck of land
Okay.
in the North
PS4.
Atlantic,
So in
it
our
sure
scoring
is a
system,
good one.
It's a lot of points. It's like 100 points per game.
Oh,
Nice.
I see those
And,
yoga folks up at the
there's a
lighthouse
cheat
out
code,
bright and
which
early,
I will explain when
saluting
you
the
get to
sun
that
and all that.
You know,
When you're playing on the
I always
PlayStation,
thought
on
that
the
was
system,
great
and not the
fun.
Vita.
Yeah. There is a cheat code. There we go. That's fine.
But this walk
And,
isn't the same without Sparky.
I've got a couple of trophies
She
I
did love
haven't
chasing
sent
that
yet.
tennis ball.
Sorry, Derek, if you're paying attention right now. But
Oh,
one,
Sparky,
I was at work. And I was
I
playing on my
miss you,
friends,
girl.
and I got no internet.
The crate has
Yeah,
definitely been
no
smoking
Wi-Fi.
more than usual lately.
And the other part of it is,
That's funny,
it's
that,
one of those games
for a dormant
that if you
volcano.
try and go look at the trophies while you're playing, since you got to close the game and you lose. This game has
Shelmerston
no
used to
save.
be a quiet place.
Oh.
You'd only
You
come
have
here
to
if you
finish
like
the game,
fishing
and you have
or
to do it
bird
like 6
watching.
different times using different
But since
paths.
the new ferry
But
service
if you
started,
back out
we
at any
get
point in time,
loads
you start
of
from scratch.
tourists.
But if you finish the game,
Yeah, but
and
what
it takes
you
you all the
gonna
way
do?
back to
It's
the beginning,
always
then you get
changing.
to keep some of the stuff that you've done, and you can take a different path than
Yep,
you did before.
Shelmerston's
So
a
you kinda have
smashing
to play it in
place.
one sitting, and I did not
I'm
know
lucky to
that.
call it
So I earned a
home.
bunch of trophies in it yesterday.
Ah,
and then
the
found that out.
bench.
And so
Yeah,
now
this
I'm
is,
backtracking
well, it's my bench.
earning
Yeah, the
other
museum paid for it because I was the,
But I can't exit out of the,
the
game and sink
curator
the trophies or I lose my progress.
yeah, and they did that
So,
to remember
sorry, I'm not
me.
trying to sandbag. I'm being honest here.
Because,
I am even telling you what I'm playing.
Oh, yes.
So,
I am.
All right.
what are you playing?
I am dead. Hey, look, there it is.
Oh, I'm dead. You were already
It's
playing.
been
I-
some
Yeah, I already started
not
because
all bad.
you just sit here
Yeah, I should probably
and
go
hold
check out the
forward
museum,
for like 10 minutes while it's
okay.
talking. And it was perfect because you had plenty to say and
Yeah, I've been collecting the stories of Shelmerston for years
I'm
now,
also gonna
here
fire
in
up
my
the other
museum.
trophies I've got this week.
There are so many stories and wonderful ones.
it's
The museum started
Tutorial
off small,
time.
but just grew and grew. It's
Looks a lot
shut at
like
the moment,
Esper.
of course. Not sure
I know
what's going to
my,
happen with it now that I'm...
One of my grandkids,
I'm
yes,
no
one of my
longer doing
grandkids
it.
played this, and over this
I do
space
like
of a
coming
weekend,
back
visited
here,
my
though.
house twice,
Gives me a bit
playing
of
on a guest
purpose,
account at my house.
which I've really
Splat.
missed since, you know,
So it can't be that hard.
becoming...
it's not
dead.
hard. It's
Oh,
time
one thing
consuming.
that's been keeping
By the way,
me
this is the
amused.
teenager, not the.
Since I've been
Not the
dead,
babies.
I found I can do some
All right.
Yes, I have a teenager.
new
I'm gonna get a trophy.
things.
Sparky's Mmm.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure
said
what
that
use
should
it
be
is,
a
but
trophy.
it's been keeping
I
me
don't
quite
remember.
entertained.
Are you playing the same version you've already platinumed by accident?
No, this is the PS5. I had to make a new game and everything. There, I've rotated. How much do you want me to rotate?
The
Jeez.
novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had
All
anyone
right,
to
so
talk to.
This
Oh,
week,
and you want to talk
I
back anyway.
platinumed Pinball Heroes. Actually, I think that was... No, that was this week.
Hmm?
And
No,
I did that on the PS5
couldn't.
version. I already had the PS4 version.
That sounds like
Points.
Sparky.
And unpacking,
Is that
which
you?
as we're live doing this Twitch stream, about 2.5 hours ago, my trophy video walkthrough, 100% walkthrough, was uploaded onto our YouTube account. It's about an hour and a half long. It shows you how to get all the trophies. You don't even have to listen to me. It's a no commentary. Just watch what I do, and when I pop a trophy, back it up
Morris,
5 seconds.
come with
do
me.
righteous
I
thing.
need to show you something.
There you
All right, and then I played some Resistance Retribution. I only got a silver there, but good silver.
go. All right.
What's it's?
And
Morris.
I.
Well, I.
then I've been playing Xenon
What is
Valkyrie
it?
It's
Plus.
been so.
I've got 11.
Wait.
well,
Mostly.
according
The
to PSN profiles, I've got 11. of
Take
them.
your.
The cus-
Yes.
I only
That's
bad.
vulgar.
Well,
Oh,
ghost coat.
right.
Skipping
Oh,
through this
yes,
part as
yes.
fast as I can. Hey, there we go. Wolf. Trophy. Trophied.
Oh, see, so now you get trophies. So,
Wow, flying.
might be that.
Oh, you.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
right.
It's a 2D
And
platformer.
By looking in.
I s-
Oh, my.
so people
I
then.
just got the God weapon, which is the only way to get the true ending of the game, which
Oh.
is the second rarest trophy, is to go play the game.
Sub
and
time.
Get all the way through. Big time.
Okay, so. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
All right.
There is 5 items, or yeah, that right? On the left side, you can see there's 5 items. You have to find the 5 items. You have to click on them, and they spin around, and then it won't be a question mark anymore. Oh yeah,
I was
there's a
getting
story,
ready to lay my
story.
egg.
and you have to use left and right triggers to like it's talking, and then you move the
But
picture.
my nest
to get to the
needed
right
that little
position.
something extra.
Okay.
And you do not have your vibration off on your controller when you're doing this,
I
because that's how you
found
know
the
how close you
perfect
are
thing.
to the position being correct.
The human and that metal beast seemed
So you have to go
quite
through all these things
agitated
and
at their loss.
like dial in all these pictures until it says done. So now you can see at the
I always
top it
hate
has
to
the
go
Rubik's
through
Cube up
things.
there. It's not a question mark anymore, so I'm done with that. Then you go through and you have to find what object for every single thing. And I'm trying to remember. I think this one's the.
Another teleport.
The walkie-talkie is a different part. If you have, just find a guide for it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. I do have a video guide up,
Sweet.
so I can go through these. It's the person, but there is you have to go through and
For
find
the first time on a
these,
yoga
the
retreat in
memories,
Goa. He was the best yoga teacher.
and then you have to go through and
Everyone
find
observed. I noticed he had
specific
some army
items.
tattoos. I
And you
wanted
notice
to
how
ask about
zooming
it,
in and
but he
out
would
on
never talk
items
about
and it cuts
himself.
away. You have to like find a specific cutaway of an item.
All right.
And then you have to go
When I
find
got
a
home, I looked them up.
specific.
I
You have
couldn't
to find
believe
all
it.
like in this
He'd been
map.
with special
There's
forces in
each map
Helmand,
has
was awarded a
find
medal
all of
for
this
bravery.
item.
Each unit had been
So
in
in
an
the
ambush.
in the
He tried
lighthouse,
to save a
which is
colleague
what I'm
whose leg had
currently
been blown off, but
in,
by the time they'd reached
you have to
base,
find
it
all
was
the
too late.
crocs
Pete was. I booked the retreat
in
again
the
the next year.
lighthouse.
I thought
And
it was
just
such an
click on
interesting
yeah.
blow.
Yeah,
Still water.
yeah.
Okay.
And one evening, after class,
Not weird
I
at
saw
all.
him. I followed him
And-
down to the beach.
Yeah.
I saw him throw
And
some
then
beans in
there's
the water and
another-
went to have a look. Picked it out
Oh,
of
the
the shallows
riddles.
before it was washed away.
Riddles. You
I
have
went
to
back go the
find
following year,
the
but Pete
listing
wasn't
of the
teaching, and
riddles.
It just wasn't the same. Not as good. Then,
And then you have to decode the riddles.
Ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse.
Find a guide.
I booked immediately.
Fair enough.
I took the medal with me.
Because the riddles are
Actually brought it
timed.
back.
Once you click on which riddle you're trying to find, then the
It was
item
the
you're trying to
same
find,
Pete Noach. And if
it's a
anything, he
timed.
was an
Once
even
the
better
time's out,
teacher.
you
One coffee break
have
when
to
I
try
got him
again.
on his own, I brought
And
up
that can
Hellman
get
in
annoying.
conversation. I wish I hadn't.
All right. Well, I
It was
just
like
got
a
another
shutter
subject.
coming down.
Nice.
I kept coming back for the yoga. And you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer,
You just
the
gotta
one before he
wait
died,
to feel
I
the
decided to
controller
act. It was the day I was leaving and I
vibrate.
showed him his medal.
and lock in.
It was a moment of total
It's so annoying. But it's easy. I mean, comparatively speaking. So your first go through, you're looking for these little things with the blue dots coming out of their heads,
Okay.
and that's where your memories are.
When Pete
Right.
arrived at the lighthouse,
Fighting
he
the
needed
next to
help
the last
running it,
boss.
but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility
getting
of a
close, isn't it?
shipwreck, Trinity House
It's 'cause I
said,
know
I
some
bought
things."
Pete a plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave.
So is it tilt control?
I didn't have a
Nope.
single
This is all triggers.
conversation with anyone. Eventually, Pete noticed the plant. Then, Pete noticed
Just
me.
hold down the right trigger until
That was the start of
it
what
vibrates at
became
you, and
this
you know you
plant
passed
room.
it, and then you kind of.
We spent hours in here over the
Literally
years.
tilt control.
So we
Oh, that would
see.
be so annoying. It's
I'm
annoying.
literally fighting a boss right now. Once you know the trick.
Oh no. Okay, so next floor. There's not one here. See how the
Now, if I did everything right, I get to fight the big bad boss.
okay. See how the question marks are small? When I go to this floor, it gets big. That means there is one on this floor. That's another way you can tell for what you're looking for.
Apparently, it's not Ty's fault.
I just got divorced
Okay.
and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday, but my best mate Tammy somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead.
Guess I want to use the Xenon Valkyrie.
Now, for those of you that are actually listening out there in the world, did the meep meep actually work?
Yoga made me feel weird.
Did you hear it?
uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me.
Tabar!
Exploring the lighthouse.
Yay!
Okay, I
Hey.
died. I must have done
Several
something
clubs.
wrong.
Uh-oh.
Bingo, I thought.
And you
I
can't
wonder
save,
where
so
the
you gotta
practicing
start over
drive.
again?
Back to camp. Let's see.
I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent
Oh,
all afternoon
teleporter
perfecting my
works.
stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd
Back
had all
down
week.
to level 1.
Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank, and I braced myself for a telling off.
So not only
How
did you
wrong
get
I
Timmy
was.
saying Timmy, but
Pete
I
cracked a
decided to
smile
say
and
Timmy
joined
too,
in.
'cause
Every evening for
I
the
saw
rest
it
of
in
that
the
week,
chat.
we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years.
It's so riveting right here. This game. It's just
Well, I got at least one more trophy.
nice.
I'm not going to be able to play that.
Okay. And I generally can't play and talk at the same time either, so it's probably a good thing.
I can pick up some slack that way.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could
Got a
tell he loved his
extra
collection of
monitor for my
Buddhas.
streaming
He said they were like
channel.
fat
Nice.
little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit
There
odd.
was an Odyssey with
But he was
Amazon.
agreed. Pete was very protective about his collection.
If you're in
Hated
Discord,
people
you know.
messing with
If
them,
not,
even telling
then
off
you're not in our
them when
Discord
she does
channel
them.
and you won't know.
I would
One
just
day,
say,
one of the
Amazon
Buddhas
has no
went missing.
tolerance for dropping F-bombs
Pete was
when you're talking
distraught.
to a chatbot.
Not much affected him, so it was a
Apparently
shock
it
for
had
everyone to see
like
how
this
all of us
chip.
at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching. But we never found it.
Yeah. Yeah.
To cheer him up, Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
All right, so that's all the
what
memories from this level. So now, what I have to do is try to remember how did I do this.
Oh, I missed messages from you in Discord.
I don't remember what I'm doing.
So after work, I had to go to the store.
Yeah.
They were playing Chantilly Lace on music, the Muzak. That song now stuck in my head.
Dogs are actually very good at solving the.
Oh, okay. This is what happens when you follow a guide and don't actually pay attention to what you're doing. don't pay attention to the game.
Okay.
Okay, so the memory shows you the item you have to find, and then you have to find that item. I just happened to remember where that Rubik's Cube was.
Alright, Ty says, hey Matt, don't make any buttons on the spreadsheet you don't want me to click. I didn't realize there were any buttons on it.
I have no idea. But,
Did I leave something open that I shouldn't have?
Nope.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross.
Okay, now I gotta find the right plant. I don't want to find a plant. You see how many plants were in there, man? I don't want to find a plant.
Oh, there's plants.
There's a lot of plants. So you gotta find the right one. I don't remember which one it is. That one. I'm gonna go with that one. Nope. The one you're watering? Nope. Just click on all the plants. I try to clean up all the toys, dog toys, before you come over. Yeah, she doesn't let that last. I don't know if you can hear her in the background just sitting there pulling toys out. Yeah.
Also, they like to show me, the dogs like to show me toys, but won't
Ugh.
play with them.
Dogs
Bring them
hate
over.
all
Look,
fruit.
Look, there's a
I'm not
toy. And
going
you
near
reach
the-
for it, play, and nope, you can't have it.
All right, found the right plant. Now I gotta find.
Hey, I'm starting to pick up the scent.
Grenkins?
Looks like I'm saying
yeah.
that. Am I
Okay.
Sparky?
Gherkins. Okay, so this is the gherkins is one of the collectibles, and see how it has this. Oh, yeah. My camera is covering what you have to find,
Oh, okay.
so I have to find
It's like shower
that,
rings or
Okay,
something.
we're-
Oh, it's the rings on the. Wings.
and then I have to put it in position, and then I have to cut to that position, and you just have to hope you get it right. It's gotta go that way, right? Maybe it's this way.
This looks like it could be a fun game.
It can be very frustrating. This will also, once you start getting close to the cut angle, will start vibrating at you.
Unless you turn off your vibration.
Unless you turn your vibration off. It might not be that. It might be something else. I don't remember.
Like shower curtain rings to me.
And then like this is the riddles.
I love how it
No,
pops-
not this
pops up
guy.
when we're talking to each other.
I didn't even see that. This is a
All right,
creepy looking.
Sparky.
It's a creepy looking goat thing, man.
I guess that's Mr. Whitstable, and you're Sparky.
Hello.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
I'm
Morris,
These are the and I can actually get a trophy. These are the timed things, so you have to. Oh, look, see, just finding them gets you a trophy. And
Ty
then
says this looks like a game he would stop within 5 minutes.
you click one, and see how the name right is above my screen there. It's like the word dog is darker, and it's like the D is gonna get dark, and then that's your timer.
Oh, okay.
So once the whole word goes to the other color, your timer's done. and I think I remember what this is, but you also get a trophy for not solving one. You
Mister.
Oh, I'm.
They are?
No.
you
Okay,
fail
then.
at doing one. Doesn't matter which one you fail at, you get a trophy. Okay. Golf tee. You need to find the golf tee.
Golf bag. Golf is one of those games that I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to compare techniques. I don't mind playing it.
Have you been down to Top Golf?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's down in Salt Lake. There's one in Vegas too, but it's golf but bowling.
I wonder
Essentially,
how many
you're just
golf
hitting,
balls are
and
in
if
the
you get
sea
it into the
around this
ring, you get a
lighthouse?
point, and then the next person goes and takes a swing, and 20 golf balls per person. Highest score wins.
All right. Sounds like it could be fun.
I
think
actually,
golf is fun.
I
to play.
really enjoy it because it's not made for like. It's made to just for you to go in and have fun. It's not.
Go in and have a few beers.
Yeah, they have alcohol. They have full service food and everything. So, see, there's one of the Crocs.
Not that we would encourage the consumption of alcohol, except for responsibly and of legal age.
Yes.
Sure, let's say that.
No, not there. Where's the Buddha? Not in there. Man, I'm gonna have to open the guide, aren't I? Oh,
Is it on the table?
there's a lot. Oh, one of the. Oh, yeah, I can do the riddle.
I think there's purple statues there, and I think one of them is the Buddha.
Oh, there are statues on the table. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. If it was the one I was looking for, it would stop and start spinning.
Is that another cross at the bottom of the table? Or
Yeah, I just haven't clicked on them yet because I don't. I'll have to click on them all eventually anyway. Yeah, there's one there. There's one inside the clock. For instance, there is the misplaced control riddle. I remember where the misplaced control is. It's
That's where my remote control wind up.
it's in.
Ah, yes, you solved it.
Thank you, Matt. I solved it.
Oh,
I
that
know.
was fun.
Solve more.
For good
Happy riddle.
Great.
So now if you go back up, so if you are doing this game, when you go up to look back at your riddle list, misplaced control has now got lines through it. So you've found that, you've done that riddle. I don't know. Oh, it wasn't even on the right level for the Buddha. That tracks. It's probably in here.
Yes, there were Buddhas.
Do what?
There were Buddhas. They were just different
Right?
items. That should count.
There's more Crocs. There's a pair. There's some. There's more. Is it in the boot? Nope.
Kind of an interesting design.
Did he get vacuumed up? There's something. Yep. Lost Buddha in the vacuum bag.
Good placement. Not sure how it got in there, but
Oh.
Okay,
what a
so
nice
now I've
little
found
fella.
all the memories.
I'm glad
in
we
this
found
level.
him.
Now it gets weird even more.
all right. Regale me with the weirdness.
Okay, that's
Okay,
all of
that's
those.
all of
Now
the
what do we have to do?
mementos.
Wow, I'm getting a really
Now we
right
have to
then.
go outside.
absolutely
Hold to release Sparky. And now you're the dog.
World. Go.
And you have to fly around
As
and
you do. You know,
bark
dogs do.
at these things and get them all colorful and following you. And once you have all of them following you, you go over to the ghost dude and bark. And they'll all go to him. And he grows corn and poop.
Wearing the Crocs.
Wearing the Crocs. That's the storyline of the first level.
Pete.
And now you have to go through. See, another trophy.
It's really.
And I've told you I'd get trophies doing
It's
this.
me, Morris. Oh,
I highly suggest finding.
Would you?
If you're going to do this for the trophies, it's completely doable. It just takes time. Find a video guide to go through.
You just do what they do.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't go.
Turn it down.
Hey,
to
Pete.
slower
is that
speed.
If you
yeah.
can find one that's
No, he's
like 100% walkthrough, so you can do all the gherkins and all the things in the same level without having. See, now it's going to kick me out and go to the next level. And I don't think I can go back. Yeah, you can't. You do get level select once you've gone through everything.
Yes, well.
And now
Not uncommon.
So like, oh my god. Yeah, I know. You're talking. Get over it. So there's the little fox with his little bubbles. And you go in and he's gonna do the memory thing.
Gloves. I love them. I can't get enough.
There are
gloves.
6 levels that you have to go through for all these.
I stole farmer's
Yeah.
glove.
And I got through the story in an
Fisherman's glove.
hour-ish, 2 hours, something like that. No, it was 3. It was 3 hours.
My
Sorry.
woods, riding
Um,
that strange bumpy
When I
beast
started it
around
on
again.
PS4. And that was using a
really
guide.
seemed to love that awful creature.
And then I went back through and did all the other weird stuff.
This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
You just sit here and it starts to vibrate.
Lovely
Once it
gloves.
fully vibrates, once it says continue in the corner, you just hit X. Now I have to find a mitten.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't remember where the mitten is. Usually it's not in... Oh yeah, try there. A little further. There we go. Grooming glove.
Scratching the dog's back.
Oh.
Hey Morris, I bet you wish you were.
Curious.
It's an interesting game. And I'm sure it's actually a good storyline if you are
Getting
up
the
for
scent
actually
of
reading
Jenkins again,
all
Morris.
of this stuff.
Who does that?
But I'm trophy hunting, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it does look like there's a fair amount of points in it.
Wow. Whiny dog.
At least it was a whine and not a fart. I'm telling you, the dog farts around here are atrocious.
I figured it out. It was their food. I've changed their food.
Oh, okay.
And it's not been a
After my
problem
wife
since I've
Penny's
changed the
death,
food.
I struggled to
Good
find
to
ways
know.
to spend time
Don't
with
ever
my
go back to
daughter.
that food.
No.
It had hit us both hard, but, you know, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy. Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself. Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. It was a disaster. Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum, and through all I told
assuming
her
I'm
I
looking for
wasn't
the
having
paint
this
palette.
kind of childish behavior. And I told her to stay in the room until she had calmed down.
Yep. Do I remember where that's at?
Very hard.
No, not at all. Oh, beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a beer.
Oh, look.
Concrete pineapple.
It's one of the gherkins. Oh. So I had to find that exact cut of this pineapple to unlock him. 1 of 10 in the map.
Okay. Time consuming, but not impossible.
Correct. And I just happened to remember that that was in there.
Kid ate the paper.
No, I don't want Arthur. I want the box. Nope.
Kazoo and an arrowhead. It's like a geode. Yeah. Yeah. The graphics in this game don't entirely suck.
No.
You can tell it was a geode.
There it is. The paint palette. Like, I know it's by that tree. My brain remembers this stuff.
Yeah, painting really.
Yeah, so you just go into an area, back out, and go to the next one. This bench right here has this is the listing for the riddles on this map. And there is a cutaway. There's bunnies.
Thank little bunnies. Well, it looks like they already made some.
Okay. Whoa. Lucky rabbit? Let's try that one.
Wow, she died younger than me.
There's a riddle done for this map. Just because I remembered it was that close. I don't remember, like, and you guys can't see it because it's in the behind my picture or my camera. That is the cutaway to find the gherkin. So one of these objects in this area, in this zone, will cut away and end up looking like that. And that's how you find them. And that's why I kind of, oh, see, there it is. It vibrates when you get close. Yeah, there's a gherkin. So I,
It's not a gherkin, it's a
Grekin?
Grinkin.
Grinkins. I can't.
Whatever it is.
Whatever.
How are you looking for peace?
Now you know what that cutaway looks like. And that's all the information you get is that picture. And you have to, if you want to take the time to go through it, sure, fine, go have fun. But I'm gonna go with the guide.
Reaching for my water. Ha! Before anyone asks, yes, it's actually water.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs,
Sugar, don't lick his
Val and
backpack.
me spent a lot of time together, usually wondering how we could get our hands on something to drink.
Oh, that dog.
No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though. day, we were hanging around on the allotments near the quay when we spotted something. And so, later that night...
So yeah, I spent the weekend and relocated some stuff behind you and
We got a little bit more room.
got some room.
Looks like the
We went
lighting's
into
better
the woods
because
behind Val's house to drink it, sitting on top of that ancient stone that
You'll
they
have
say
to let us
protects
know
the
when you
island. But there was no way we were going to
Or
get through it
comment
all,
on YouTube.
so we decided to bury the rest. A few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
Ta-da.
There is so much.
I don't remember where to find that. I know.
I'd look for Marvin the Martian. Oh, other side.
Oh, you were looking at the my actual screen so you could see the cut. Okay. I'm like, how do you know?
Psychic.
This egg in this basket is one of the riddles too. I just don't remember which one. And the thing that you have to find, so like there's the crocs in the last one. This one, you have to find all of these stupid birds.
All right.
And there's like 16 birds to find throughout the entire map.
Yeah. Using a guide. Yeah, my granddaughter was playing and she's going, I'm popping a lot of trophies. Maybe I should look at a guide and maybe get them all. And I went, sure. Sure enough, she came over the next day and continued. And she got the platinum, I guess.
Nice. I'm kind of digging the fact that she was like wanting to actually do the trophy hunting.
I'm
The famous
working
sculptor
on
Vernon
getting
Russett
through all
was
my
working on a
PSVR
huge
1
statement
game.
piece in my
This
honor.
is VR.
A statue of a camel with my head.
Once I get through all my PSVR
When I saw
1
it, I
games,
felt
I'll
quite
probably give up
uncomfortable,
that
but I didn't want to
one of our
upset him.
sons.
Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark. The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me
I
visit
really
the
like
statue.
this.
He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing
No,
was
you
wrong.
could do
So
it,
no
play
one
it
was
on
any the
PSVR
wiser.
too, but you can play it
Some
flat
fellow
screen,
from the time,
but you're gonna
pretty
need a
sure I
guide
know what
going,
happened
and
to that
that
nose.
is a pain. If you've got the headset on and you're trying to check a guide, I mean, it's got the pass-through on
the old
PSVR too,
Outram spirit.
but you've got to get like,
Good
Right?
for you,
right up on your
And if you're like me with like, if I don't have my glasses on when I'm in the VR, can't see anything through the pass-through at all.
Well, what it does to computer screens and television screens when you do the pass-through is not pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So following a guide will be kind of tough. I know I've tried.
Yeah. And the I'm supposed to find a nose. I'm not. Brain turned off. Oh, when I was there was a couple games that I was doing on PSVR 1 that I was working on, but I had to have a guide. I actually had to have Allie sit there and read the guide to me. And it was on the TV so she could see what I was doing. She'd go, okay, no, look over there, look to your right. And she'd literally walk me through it that way.
I mentioned Espers earlier. Have you played Espers in PSVR 1?
No.
It's really good. It looks like this, but it's kind of like Job Simulator. you're in VR, but you're part of an experiment that teaches you psychic abilities, telekinesis, and things like that.
Okay.
And it's funny as hell. But you're like manipulating items on the other side of the room to solve puzzles. So it's a bit like Job
I
Simulator.
spent the summer of
meets Portal.
'83
In
with
fact, the
Henry
humor is
Outram,
very
Laird
much
of
close.
Shelmerston, in his grand hall, working
It
on
was
a new piece.
inexpensive and it was fun. and you
It
could
was
fly
supposed to
in it.
be about the volcano, but once I arrived,
But it was fun.
I found myself.
I
Henry was a
actually went back
delightful
and played a little
host,
bit more after
always
I
excited to have us
Which
bright
says a
young
lot. I
artists
normally don't
around,
do that.
and always ready with a
Looks like it's
charming
platinum
question
unless there's DLC
or
for it.
fortifying. His daughter,
Yeah.
I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the grounds.
But
Henry said she was
Espers,
discovering
ESPERS.
herself and learning self-reliance. One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to
I think I
belong
took
to
a
the
break and
wretched
did some
child.
housework, but I'm gonna search
I
for
tried to
trophies
explain to
for
her
it.
why I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat. But to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I
Search your
could buy
games.
the boat, her little eyes lit up.
Oh, just Esper, no S on it. It took me 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I was doing housework at the same time. Take a break, do a level, take a break. And 3 bronze, 7 silver, 8 gold, and a platinum. And the platinum is 58.49%. Well, that's the average business. Yeah, it is 58.49%.
All right.
Yeah. You can actually see where I took the breaks if you look at times. I did some dishes, came back, did another. It was fun though.
Tip on looking for walkthroughs
I
for
wonder how
the
many
game
people
I Am
even
Dead.
saw this.
Make sure you're very specific about what you're typing in.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because I don't even remember what
There's
level
a
I'm
whole
on.
game on here. I've got guides loaded up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. There's one that I haven't hold up. Go right to hold. It's another cheapy cross-buy, Vita and PS4. But it does look interesting.
Tilk, the world is not ending. You're being a whiny butt. Can I go back to the lighthouse? I can. You can go back.
Oh, you didn't know that then.
Yeah, I thought you had to get through the whole story.
That shaves off some time, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Because being able to get everything done right out of the gate in the map is... So I got all my mementos.
Oh wow, it was that long ago. Yep. I got the platinum in Esper August 7th, 2018. And that does say something. It still sticks with me as being a really fun game.
Yeah.
So there's your recommendation. Relatively easy platinum and fun. It's a big light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
It was intended to be.
Okay, it does not take that long to actually find this dude. Come on.
It's army shoes. He's got a watch hidden in there.
And we can't hear it, but that dog, every time you find something, is barking at you.
So I simply say kid.
That's where the lost Buddha should have been. Have you seen this Buddha? Oh, good times.
Yeah.
I know this is like super riveting, but yeah.
You know, we talked about doing some other stuff, both on Twitch and on YouTube. And one of the things I mentioned, you said, yeah, that does sound pretty cool. It's like my top 10 favorite platinums. If you're interested, leave a comment on YouTube, say it in the chat room. I'll see if I can put it together. But I was looking at my list. A lot of them are PS3. A couple of them are Vita, but I think that most of the Vita ones are actually on PS3 or PS4 as well, so I get the footage there. But I think you'd be surprised.
I can tell you my favorite. I can give you a sneak peek of my favorite right now.
Yeah.
I bet you can guess it, Matt.
Borderlands?
Nope. My favorite one, Burnout Paradise. Just so.
Well, you'll have to wait until I make the video to find out if it made my list. I think that was both of our first plot.
Yeah, it was my first. I know that.
That was.
And I have 3 of them.
15 years ago.
I have 3 Burnout Paradise Platinums.
PS3, PS4.
And the remake for 5. Didn't they do it 3 times?
Just 2.
Okay, well I have 2. Oh, it was Diablo 3. I have 3. Diablo 3 ones, that's right.
And that was my first platinum. You always remember your first. Thousandth trophy was 20 kills with the pistole in Uncharted 2.
Nice. I'm gonna try and get this last trophy before we're done, because we're getting close.
My 30th platinum. Mini ninjas. What was my 100th? Probably something like that. Oh no, that was actually a great game. My 100th platinum was Day of the Tentacle. Played it on Vita on a vacation.
Yeah, it was right. It was the wind chime. I just had it completely wrong. Angled.
Speaking of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls was my 150th. My 200th, The Force Awakens, Lego Star Wars. 250, Skate Master Tachiko. Bad back. Should have gone for something different. Wow. They didn't mark off 275th. We just skipped that on this list. My 300th platinum was the Song Out of Space thing. Yeah, currently I'm sitting at 309. Good boy. Wow, I stick my hands forward like that. Camera makes them look huge. Back there's a little tiny hand. I got Donald Trump hands. Oh no.
All right, one more. And it's the I know it's the walkie-talkie. I remember it's the walkie-talkie. It's just finding the position. Yeah. Trophied! Silver. Even.
Not pickles.
Not pickles.
Wow, it's a quiet night in chat, huh?
Yep. That's okay. It's a quiet game.
So this week, I know I'm going to do Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
And the tournament will be over.
Yep.
I'll either be champion or not at midnight tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing next week.
Okay.
Next week. So starting on the 13th, I'm doing a thing. Matt knows what this thing is already.
You want to make my life a little?
Should I stream all of them?
I would.
Okay.
I would. And what we can do is,
I'll just do a break between every single game.
yeah, and I'll pull a video down when you're done, and I'll cut it up.
Okay.
And we'll number them each. 1 of 2 of 3.
Okay. Awesome.
That'll be a lot of work.
Yeah.
I may put them, like 1 through 5, 6 through 10,
Okay.
depending on how fast.
Yeah, how fast? I'll go on my sub account and do some test runs and see how long they average to do them, because they're all the same trophy list. So doing one should mean that it's the same amount of work for every single one, so same time frame. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. So as we wind down, community legend, give us a like, follow, subscribe, especially the subscribe on YouTube. That's our focus right now. Pardon me, just had a hiccup. That's our focus right now, and it doesn't cost you a damn thing. So help us out. Go to our YouTube channel. Give us a subscribe. We'd really like it. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. Also doesn't cost you anything. And hey, if you're watching the videos on YouTube, give it a like. It helps with the algorithm. The more people get involved, the more people see it. We do see our numbers go up. So I'd like to get a whole community going. We already have a nice group of core group of friends and gamers.
Yep.
But I'd like to expand it, make it a bigger community.
Absolutely.
All right. So, I think we've got everything covered, right?
I had to. I don't know why. I just wanted to see if it showed up, which it did.
All right. Well, until next time. Thursday.
Thursday.